wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. Jet, we Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops that find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it. We Ric Flairing on it, flaring on it.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered a leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the H.
Cut the music. Cut the music. Listen, I'm gonna already go ahead and apologize. I forgot my power cord to my camera, so I'm using my laptop camera, but the devil will not stop me today. Listen, you already know what it is. On the count of three, I don't give a damn if you're in your car. I don't give a damn if you're all night and you sad. I don't give a damn where you are. I need to hear a loud, proud Andrew Body on 3. 1, 2, 3. Andrew Body! Woo! Now listen, I'm not the type of guy to tell you I told you so. That's not me. I'm not that type of guy. It does me no, listen, it does me no pleasure to say I told you so. But in this case, I'm going to take all credit to say that your boy Scotty, Negro Damas, told you so. I told you so. I said it. I said Andrew Body would be 2-0 on homecoming. Babe, did I not say that? Babe, did I not say that? I said it. I said it. Listen, I said it and I said it again and I said, but listen, this was no longer a homecoming. No. This is no longer a homecoming. No, it was a homegoing.
I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord.
ALCORN was going up to yonder to be with the Lord. Okay. This was a homegoing. You didn't know? One more time for the people in the back. Hallelujah. I'm going up to yonder to be with my Lord. Oh, man. Yes. They were going up to yonder because it was no longer homecoming. I told an old lady today at a tailgate, I said, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. See, you came in with smiles and you left with frowns. I said you came in with hope and you left with despair. I was trying to tell y'all. G talking about some, oh no, we can't lose at our homecoming. We don't lose at the reservation. Since when? Since when? Oh, listen, see, y'all couldn't. Y'all weren't at the game. Oh, I wish I was in 4K right now, so y'all can see how crystal clear my pores look. Cause y'all weren't at the game. See, their band is called the Sound of the Dynamite, Boom of the Dynamite, Tick Tick Bomb. I don't know. Something like that. Let me tell you, them Golden Girls, and you know how much I love my Golden Girls. Okay, them Golden Girls from the third quarter to the end of the game never moved from this. Never. Hey, listen, they didn't do a dance. They didn't do a shimmy. They didn't do a, what's the little count, the little 8 count. They didn't do none of that. They didn't do none of it. They simply sat there and was like this the whole game. I ain't hear no break. I ain't hear none of that. It was like a rat pissing on cotton on that ALCORN side of the field. They were stunned. They was in disbelief. They had been bamboozled to think that they was going to beat everybody in company. They were fooled into thinking that. I didn't know what they was. And then what made it even worse is I'm standing up, and what should I see? I see people leaving early. I said, now, ain't this something? Now, Jesus Christ Jr. Prime definitely said, hey, if you getting your ass whooped, stay the whole game. That's what I was told. So it just boggled my mind highway saw purple and gold skedaddling, okay, skedaddling out the stadium. They were skedaddling out the stadium. It just blew my mind. It blew my mind. It just mind blown. I thought at the reservation, you know what I'm saying, you're only allowed to stay on the reservation. That's what a reservation means. You are reserved to that area. Oh, that's what a reservation is. Because you remember, the Indians had other land, so we took that land and then we gave them the reservation. So you had to stay on the reservation. You see, you ain't know that. You didn't know that. That's a little history. That's a little history for you. But it was just my. All right. So let me get a little to this game, right? Because I want to be very clear. I saw this coming. I predicted it. I said y'all were gonna lose. I said y'all was gonna lose. Said it. Listen, I'm gonna say this. If I was Southern and ALCORN, stop inviting me. No, if I'm ALCORN, stop inviting me to your games. If I'm an ALCORN fan, stop inviting me to your games because you lose. You lose. You just lose. You just flat out. Every time I step on the scene, you Bamas lose. You know what I'm saying? One, I pick against you. You know what I'm saying?
You are the only participant in the conference.
All right.
All participants are muted.
It's hard when you're the only one. It's hard when you that lone ranger, when you that lone wolf, okay? I knew what it was. I knew what was coming. I knew what was brewing. And the funny thing is, Andrew and Texas Southern had to outplay their coaches. Their coaches were trying to give the game to ALCORN. I ain't never seen no foolishness. Listen, it was the battle of the white boys at offensive coordinator, and each white boy was trying to give the game to the other white boy. Oh, no, you take it. No, you take it, white man. No, you take it, white man. Oh, I would love to give it to you, white man. No, I insist. I insist. No, you take the game. No, I insist, my white brother. You take it. That's how they was playing. They were playing the game like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they was the only white people in the crowd, in the stands. So they like, no, my white brother. No, you take it. Oh, I know your job's on the line, my white brother. You know, you take it. It felt like two Malcolm X Muslims trying to give the game to each other. They just didn't have no bow ties. That's the only difference. They didn't have no bow ties, but they was, oh man, they was, assalamu alaikum, my white brother. You don't eat that pork, neither do I, my white brother. Like, it was crazy. And I'm just like, wow, these Bamas are really trying to give a game away. So Texas Southern had to fight through their offensive coaches because they were trash, absolutely trash, right? Had to fight against the refs and had to fight against ALCORN and still came out on top. And still came out on top. If that's not greatness, I don't know what is. If that's not greatness, I don't know what is, right? So let me get into some game changers, right? Because I want to be very clear. Only winners are game changers. Can't have losers because they ain't changed nothing. You get what I'm saying? Can't have losers as game changers because y'all ain't changed nothing. Came out with the L. You know what I'm saying? So these game changers are everybody outside of Andrew Buddy. Because that's a gimme. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a jersey. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a gimme that it is what it is. You just got to give somebody else other than Andrew Buddy because this was a team victory. This was a team win. All right? First and foremost, I can't say this kid's name. True redshirt freshman, number 21. I can't say it. Chunzia Lewis. They call him Lou. Lou. Sweet Feet Lou. That's what we start calling him. Sweet Feet Lou. That boy is nimble, okay? Don't kick to my man. Punt returns. He should have had 2 punt returns to the touchdown. I don't know how he let a punter kick. You can't let a punter get your feet, bro. You can't let a punter get you. I'm just sorry. He can't let a punter get you. Return the punt to the house. Almost returned 2 punts to the house. I mean, was flipping game. He was flipping field position all day long. Sweet feet Lou, okay? That's my man. Listen, number 21 was killing it. Okay? Absolutely killed it. Shout out to number 21, Lou. All right, shout out to him. Next up, number 2. Now, you know him. He was at SWAC Media Day. Number 2, Demontario Anderson. Listen, plays DN, had a hell of a game, had some tackles, had some stops, had some penetration. Listen, that defense, I kept trying to tell y'all. Listen, my boy Los called in and said, hey, Scotty. He said, hey, Scotty, ever since we played UTSA, our run defense has gotten better and better and better. He said, since the PV game, all we have gotten is better and better at stopping the run. And I asked somebody to find me if Howard ran for 100 yards. I can guarantee he did not. I can guarantee he did not run for 100 yards. Okay? So everybody who thought Agent Zero was going to run the ball down Texas Southern throat, it did not happen. All right? They came to play and they stopped it. And you know who else was a big part of this? Man, this bad boy right here. Number 0, Pippins. Pippins was playing out of his mind. Number 0 and number 96 were in the backfield. All T ran for 135. Man, that had to be the quietest 135 I can ever see. That had to be the quietest 135 I have ever seen because it didn't feel like that boy was going nowhere. He felt like it wasn't enough. He had to run for 200. Wasn't enough. Anyway, so Pippins was playing out of his mind. I mean, D-tackle was in the backfield, immense penetration, was everywhere, was a force, was a menace. When they went 3-3-5, he played the DN spot, was still holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely amazing. Number 0, Pippins. All right. Listen, gotta give a shout out to the duo. Gotta give a shout out to the duo. You already know what it is. All right. I'm telling you right now, these two are some bad boys, just straight up dogs. You got Ja'Cory Howard and Ladarius Owens. Now, I liked how Texas Southern's white boy, Marsh, finally went to the 2-back set to close out the game. He needs to use that a lot more. They got to stay on the field. Those 2 guys have got to stay on the field more. They're just too dynamic together. You got Ja'Cory Howard, who's a bruiser, can run you over. Ladarius Owens, kind of a scat backish, still can bring the wood, still can lay his shoulder into you and break tackles. These guys they both have to stay on the field a lot more than what they were. I absolutely love the 2-back set that Marsh went to at the end of the game to kind of seal the victory for Texas Southern. So shout out to that. All right. Loved it for some of the game changers. All right, listen. This dude was everywhere. Middle linebacker Tariq Cooper, number 44, absolutely everywhere. If the ball was there, 44 was there. Just plain and simple, flat out stud balling. I mean, running everybody over, being in the mix of a lot of tackles. Shout out to number 44, Tariq Cooper. All right, now listen, I want to give a quick shout out to this kid because number 1, Raheem Fuller plays the opposite side of Zay, right? Everybody knows you don't throw at Zay. It's just that simple. You don't throw at Zay, period. So you got to try the other guy. He gets beat on a deep pass early in the game, and I'm talking about beat to sleep. I mean, burnt toast beat, right? Comes back, keeps his head in the game, makes a huge pick six at the end of the half to turn the tides for Texas Southern. When I tell you this is a full team effort, full team effort win. That's on all three. This is when you win all three phases, this is what it looks like. Texas Southern shows you what it looks like when you win all three phases. Offensively, defensively, and special teams. They won all three levels of this game, and they all were a part of scores in this game. Special teams got a touchdown, the defense got a touchdown, and the offense got a touchdown. That's winning in all three phases of the game. And last but not least, listen, you're looking at a future pro. You're looking at a future pro. Make sure you get his signature ASAP, because I'm telling you, the kid is getting drafted just like the Kobe Durant. Isaiah Hamilton, Zay is a freaking monster. He is a true 6'3". I stepped on the field. I'm like, yeah, this kid's true 6'2", 6'3". Like, no ifs and buts about it. Kid's true 6'2", 6'3" corner, fluid. He gave up a touchdown, but he stumbled. The guy pushed him down. He went up for the touchdown. I mean, he caught the ball, ran in for a touchdown. But Zay got that pick, though. Zay got that pick. Listen, man, when you watch this kid, he's so fluid in his hips. He doesn't panic when the ball's in the air. He plays the DB position with so much confidence. It's unreal. Like, he baits, he jumps, he tries to jump route. However you want it, he can play with it. He can play straight up with you. He can play with his back towards the sideline in a zone look, as a bail technique. It don't matter. Zay has all the pro tools. I'm telling you. Blue's going to tell you this. I'm telling you this. This kid is playing on Sundays flat out. Flat out playing on Sundays. Man, listen. I talk so much trash. You don't even understand. If you weren't there, you couldn't even imagine how much trash I was talking to ALCORN fans. I'm going to be posting it because everybody got videos of me doing what I'm doing. So they're going to be sending them to me this week. I'm going to be posting them on my channel. But I was talking hella smack. Listen, I'm not the person you want to lose to. I'm not. I will make you feel so small. I had two old ladies mad at me. Do you hear me? All right, I had two old ladies. I was talking so much smack. I had two old ladies hot as fish grease. They don't even got that much time on this earth, and they was mad at me. That's how, I'm telling you, that's how mad they was. It was just bad, right? But let me say this, all right, because I know a lot of people are asking me, listen, Scotty, how'd you like reservation? How'd you like Norman? How'd you like Norman? How'd you like Norman? Listen, I'm going to tell you this. If you should ever have a medical emergency and you don't have Verizon, you're dead. Take it how you want to. If somebody in your clique does not have Verizon and you have something else, you're dead. Okay? There ain't no signal. There ain't no service. I mean, it's a black hole. Okay? You're dead. Period. Just talk to God. Just get your last few breaths and just tell God, hey, I'm coming. Save a space for me. I repent. Okay? Because I'm telling you, it ain't. I mean, bro, it ain't nothing for you. It ain't nothing. It's nothing they can do for you. You ain't gonna call nobody. You have to send up smoke signals because you're on a reservation. It's just listen, you're dead. Okay? You're dead. Just period. You're dead. You died. Okay? So just warning you like that. Beautiful campus. Listen, if ALCORN don't have no money, it's because they spend it on landscaping. Listen, if ALCORN don't have no money, it's because they spend it on landscaping. They have the most 60, 70-year-old manicured grass I have ever seen in my godforsaken life. It is, dude, there's not a weed, not near weed. Y'all not hearing me. It ain't a dandelion. It ain't It ain't the little things that you blow when you was a little kid, the little white things, you like, and they be flying everywhere. Ain't not one of them. It is the most manicured lawn I have ever seen in my godforsaken life. I am so mad they do not have a golf course. They need a par 3 course on ALCORN. It is that damn nice. It's so neat. It's so nice. Like, literally, it looks like a baseball field that just constantly gets cut every single day. It's absolutely stunning. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Another thing about ALCORN. Listen, they have the most off-road tents I've ever seen in my life. And what I mean by that is I've seen tents sitting all type of ways, right? Sitting like this, sitting like this, sitting like this, dipped on the side of a hill, on top of a hill, on tilted on a hill. Like, they got the most off-road tents and off-rugged tents I have ever seen synced in my life. Just absolutely, I mean, like, it don't matter how they can be on the side of a hill and somehow their tent will look perfectly straight. Short legs on one, long legs on the other, and that thing looked like, I'm just like, how? It doesn't make any sense, but ALCORN makes it make sense. ALCORN makes it make sense. It's just, that's just what they do. They got off-road tents. It's just like, it don't matter how the heel can have a dip in the middle of your tent and just somehow it's just balanced so perfectly. I don't know, but that's ALCORN. Listen, bro, don't matter where the tailgate is. They going to set up and do it nice, and they going to feed you. Oh, win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. ALCORN people have to be the nicest losers I've ever met in my life. Nicest losers I have ever met in my life. They will still feed you after a loss. Let me tell you something. If I was like a SWAC grad and that was my school that lost today, if you don't get from around me, I'm not feeding you. Take your ass on somewhere. Not ALCORNs, not ALCORNites. Oh, no. The nicest losers. Oh, come back and get you a plate. No. Oh, it's plenty. Oh, it's plenty. Get some beans. Get some ribs. Get some hot dogs. Get some hamburgers. We got plenty. I'm like, y'all just lost, right? Oh, we still love y'all. Oh, we don't do it. We don't. Oh, yeah, we good. Nicest losers you ever meet. Nicest losers you ever meet. For real. No bull crap aside. Just nice people. Just nice people. Just nice. It's just lovely. All right. What else? What else about ALCORN? Oh my gosh. Let me say this. ALCORN has probably the oldest security team in the SWAC. With them old ladies, they do not be playing about them tickets and bracelets, boy. Listen, their security team, their bracelet and ticket team, probably 65 and up. Probably 65 and up. Okay, literally 65 and up. But man, them old ladies do not be playing with you in them bracelets. If you got the wrong bracelet at the wrong gate, oh, you ain't getting through that gate. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I'm telling you, they got the Golden Girls. They got the old Golden Girls, Betty White and all them. They are around the stadium, and they are not letting you in. I had this bracelet on. Let me tell you, see this bracelet? What that say? It says Coach Guest. All right. It says Coach Guest. It has the Texas Southern game and the ALCORN game on it, whatever. This lady said, I ain't never seen that before. Mind you, she's 65 plus. She said, I got to go to the AD. Thank God the AD wasn't that far. She went and double checked with the AD. The AD came out. He saw my bracelet. You said, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I said, guys, it says Coach's Guest. It has Texas Southern, and it has the date of 2022 on it. Like, I didn't make this at the crib. I ain't go to Etsy and get this made, right? The AD come out, I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never seen nothing like this. He calls somebody. They like, oh yeah, that's good. Oh, he's good. I'm telling you, man. Don't play with them old ladies at ALCORN. They will not let you in. If your stuff ain't legit, you can count it a wrap. You better count it a wrap. If you're not walking there with G, the AD, or the SID, or Fred McNair, you ain't getting in that game. You ain't getting in that game. You're trying to tell you, listen, like at South Carolina State, me and Key could have just screenshotted our tickets and walked in. Oh, not at ALCORN. Not at ALCORN. Them old ladies, they gonna put them reading glasses on. It says, why do you both have the same seat number, sir? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need you to go get another ticket. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go. I'm like, ma'am, is it really that? I'm gonna need you, sir, to go get another ticket. I'm telling you, that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. And they gonna have a face mask too, so you can't see. You really can't see. That's what they are, boy. I'm trying to tell you. With the white gloves and everything. I'm gonna need you to go get you another ticket. Okay. Then they go close the reading glasses up, and then they're like, huh. They did, they got the police right there, so you ain't really gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got the police like literally right there, so you ain't really gonna buck the system. You know what I'm saying? But hey, walking, okay. The parking isn't really that bad. If you come late, it's a problem. Listen. Oh my gosh, listen. I don't know what ALCORN school specializes in, but it's not architecture. It's not geometry. It's not architecture. You can't be an institution of higher learning and your gate takes you 2 hours to get in. There's no reason why I have to wake up at 5 in the morning to make an hour drive to sit in the line for another hour. It don't make, and you know why they're a good nursing school? Because they need medical assistance. Because if you need to call somebody, you're dead. So why not have a nursing school on campus so when you have to make a phone call, you might have to set up a smoke signal to the nursing school to come save your ass because you ain't got no service. But that's neither here nor there. How can you be a school of higher learning and you don't find a functional way to get into the school? That don't even make sense to me. You have 4 lanes, right? 2 coming in and 2 coming out. Well, at the game, there's going to be minimal people going out, but a whole lot of people coming in. Why do you not open the 3 lanes, have the exit lane be a parking pass lane, right? Have people, hey, if you have a parking pass, go to lane 3. So they can just drive on in, show their parking pass, and keep it moving. And then use the other 2 lines for just general mission, buying tickets or whatever. And people who have parking passes should not have to deal with the stupidity of ALCORN's merging gate. It shouldn't. That doesn't even make sense. And then somebody told me that they have 2 other gates that they don't even open. How are you an institution of higher learning and you do stuff like it doesn't make any sense? Okay? So listen, once again, we are no longer here for a homecoming. You know what we're here for? Yes. Ah, hallelujah. Glory. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Let the Spirit move you. Listen, we are here for the homegoing of ALCORN. Okay, because I tried to tell y'all, call lines are open, 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. I tried to tell y'all. I said, Andrew Body will be 2-0 at homecomings. I said that. That was me. I said that. Me, Scotty. I said that. I said Andrew Body will be 2-0 on homecomings. I said, don't put Andrew Body for your homecoming. I said that. And it's just real funny to me how now people are like, oh yeah, no. Y'all got mad excuses. Oh, you know, ALCORN hasn't been good this year. I don't give a damn. Because y'all was saying all that y'all was going to win. I don't want to hear that. Dre, coming to you. What's up, Dre?
Hey, what's up, man? Well, I mean, there was some great games on. I mean, A&T beat Robert Morris, and while I was watching the Texas Southern and Jackson State game on 2 TVs, I saw that long run Andrew Body did. It was a good game, though. And everything. It was a really good game. I was like, it seemed like, but you're not gonna win when you throw 3 interceptions. That's, you know, that's just. I mean, I was really shocked that they was balanced and everything is good that McNair let them air it out. But if you throw 3 interceptions, I mean, that's gonna be hard. You know, that's just, you know, and everything. So, but it's good that the 2 running backs from Texas Southern got going. They both was balling, like, and everything. So it was a good game. You know, like I said, I was watching that game and the Jackson State game. It was a good game and everything. So, of course, it's good to be right. No one likes to be wrong.
Nobody, especially me. Hate it. I
mean, hell, I don't like to be wrong either. But yeah, it was a good game. So, you know, I'm interested. Well, let me ask this. How did you think the game went, though? Because obviously it's still a close score. But what was your takes from it per se, scheme wise and all that?
I said I told G when at halftime, I said, bro, we're supposed to be blowing y'all out. Because the thing that ALCORN does well, they couldn't do. We had that run stopped. Like, if it wasn't for the two bomb throws that Aaron Allen did, they had no sustainable offense, none whatsoever. And what was making it more frustrating for me on the Texas Southern side is Marsh has a hard time of just moving the chains, right? Listen, if it's one thing I think that Shedeur does really well is that if it's 3rd and 2, he's not looking for 10 yards. He's looking for 3.
He's looking for 3.
He's just looking for 3. I'm just gonna make this completion. We're gonna get these yards and we're gonna keep it moving. It was 3rd and listen, Dre. It was second down. It was second quarter. It was 3rd and 1. We're on ALCORN's 45. I'm like, oh yeah, Ja'Cory Howard in the game. We about to pound this joint. Andrew drops back and gets sacked. I said, who does that? No, I'm sorry. It was 2nd and 1. He drop backs and gets sacked. 3rd and 5 comes up, and then they get like a delay of game. So now, you know, it's third. It just like it's stupid stuff like that you make this game hard. You did the brunt of the work by getting the 9 yards. Just pick up the damn 1 and let's keep it rolling. It was too like much of that.
This win is going to save McKinney's job.
Listen.
Now, Grant, he probably if I'm an AD, I'm keeping him, but I'm making him make. He needs to do what Prime did, make wholesale offensive changes.
Listen,
he needs to do that.
I don't listen. No, I don't like McKinley as a head coach, and the reason why is because you, as an offensive guy, have to tell your OC. Like, it's no different. Like, you like, hey, coach, you want to run a pass here? Man, run this ball. Run it up the gut. Let's get this first down. Like, that's on coaching. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with McNair, with Elliott Rotten, whatever his name, Wilson, whatever his name is. Like, he
needs to be fired too.
He needs to be fired because I don't understand how you keep running Agent Zero. You keep just running him behind. Like, literally behind like the guard, behind the guard, behind the guard, behind the guard. I'm just like, bro, like do something creative, option, reverse, maybe a counter, a sweep, something. Just like Jesus Christ. I'm like, just behind the guard every single time. It's annoying, and it shows you the lack of creativity.
Yeah. So
it is what it is. Man.
Yeah, man. But it was a good game. So
loved it.
We'll let you go. It's good to be right, though.
Always. Appreciate the call, Dre. Always good to be right. I absolutely love it. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be on here long. I know if there's people on the road going back home, please get home safely. Miss Veronica, let me break this down for you because I know you said about the West. So let me open this up for you. All right, so here are the standings. All right, for the West. So you have Southern at number 1, you have Prairie View at number 2, and Texas Southern at number 3. Now, this is the kicker, right? Texas Southern lost to Prairie View, right? So they have the head-to-head. Texas Southern has beaten ALCORN and Southern. So they have the head-to-head to those. So what you're looking to do is, remember, it comes down to overall record in the SWAC. So Texas Southern would literally have to win out, right? And they would need PV and Southern to lose more. Like if it's a 3-way tie, it goes head to head, then it goes strength to schedule, I believe, right? So, but you would literally need Texas Southern to win out, and you would need Southern and Prairie View to both lose another game to have you in the conversation for the SWAC championship. But it is possible. It is possible, right? So let's say this. Let's say Southern loses to Jackson State. That puts them at 2 losses, right? Let me see PV's schedule because that's the real kicker. All right, so PV has ALCORN and Bethune-Cookman, right? So let me make sure I'm at the right. Yeah, okay. So they have Bethune-Cookman and ALCORN. So you need ALCORN. You definitely need ALCORN to beat PV, right? You need that to happen. And then you need Bethune-Cookman to also beat PV, or PV stumble down the backside of their schedule. But you need Southern to lose, and you pretty much got to win out. Even if you lose the Jackson State game, that's going to hurt you. But if you run the table and Southern drops, so if PV drops 2 games and Southern drops 2 games and you drop a game and you win out, I think PV jumps you because they have the head-to-head with you. So it's tough though. So they have Bethune, ALCORN, UAPB, Valley. Yeah, so you need them to at least drop about 2 of those games. Absolutely, you need them to drop 2 of those games. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. This West is definitely wide open. It's gonna be a crazy finish. All right, it's gonna be a crazy finish. So that's what you need to make happen. All right. Listen, guys, I appreciate everybody on here. I just wanted to get on here and tell you how proud I am of the Texas Southern Tigers and my boy Andrew Buddy. And listen, here's Coach Green. Let me take Coach Green. What's up, Coach Green?
Andrew Buddy!
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Hey, I had to do it. I was shocked because I thought ALCORN was going to pull it out because of their run game. And, because, we had a scrimmage this morning, so I really couldn't watch the game. And so I saw.
What was the score?
So I saw the stats. Huh?
What was the score?
For our scrimmage?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that team wasn't ready for us, man. We was there just to help them out to get better because it was a JUCO we scrimmage.
All right, go ahead.
we pretty much helped them out. Yeah, it was like a joint practice, and we was helping them out more than anything. It didn't do us no good to be there. It was like that easy.
But go ahead.
Like if it was a game, we probably beat them by 30, 40, 50, something like that.
Go ahead.
But yeah, looking at the stats, I was looking at and then looking at Andrew Body passing stats, I was like, damn, he can't find his receiver. What's going on? Is it so? What was the issue with his passing? Why he only had like 80 yards at one point?
All right, so let me tell you this. So one, Andrew still has a problem hitting the deep ball. I don't care what nobody says. Listen, I've seen it time and time again. He has a problem hitting the deep ball, right? He can hit the intermediate, he can hit the short. He has a problem hitting the deep ball. He has to work on that to take his game to another level because you can just really sit on it. And the pick that he threw was a bad read. I mean, the safety was sitting in the middle of the field. He should have went to the outside to number 3. It would have been 1-on-1, and he tried to force it to the tight end, and that's how he got picked off. Pretty much a good punt. It was pretty much a good punt, but you as a quarterback, you can't make that. That's a bad read, and you don't want to give a chance that you have on the rope. You don't want to give a team that you have on the ropes a chance to get back in that game. But other than that, like, they weren't really giving. And listen, man, some of the passing plays that Marsh was calling was just bad. Like, I'm gonna break the game now. I'm gonna just show y'all how bad this play calling is.
I know you.
I can't.
I know you will.
Man, I can't explain it enough how bad it was. Like, for real. Like, I'm looking at this like this doesn't even make sense. He's doing stuff to the short side of the field with a screen, having Andrew run towards the screen. It doesn't make any logical sense offensively. But I'm gonna break the game down. But other than that, I'll say this: on Andrew's part, he has to throw a better deep ball. On Marsh's part, he has to call a better game.
Yeah, because the little short highlights I saw when the Howard dude for all 80-0 /Purple Rhino, I saw him broke 2 long runs for touchdown. So that's when I was like, he's starting to get up. Yeah. And then when I saw the final score, I said, damn.
Yeah, he wasn't. If I'm being honest, he wasn't really a factor. If I'm being a whole buck, he really wasn't a factor. He really wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wasn't as big of a factor as the stats make it look.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. Like, I know people like, he went for 135. It really wasn't. I know it was the silentest 135 you ever see in your life. He was not a factor in this game.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait till you do the breakdown. But hey, you're right about the landscaping of ALCORN. The landscape is like A1. A1. Absolutely. A1.
Whoever's cutting the grass need to get an award, for real. Whoever's cutting that grass need to get an award. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's like when you drive up on the campus, like everything, all the grasses is so neat.
It is, absolutely.
Like, I'm like, damn. I'm like, who cut this grass?
Yeah.
But what you think of what's going on is CJ Bowler still hurt? Because you think that hurt them too?
I talked to Bowler. He said he should be back next game. But yeah, that's all he told me. He said he should be back next game. I'm glad he didn't play this game. That's all I'm saying.
So he would have made a difference.
Oh, absolutely. It's CJ Bowler. Dude's a dog.
Yeah. So now he is. Now this is my question to you. If Texas Southern went out, do you still get rid of him?
I can't give McKinley a whole new contract. I just can't do it unless he gets rid of his offensive coordinator. If he gets rid of the offensive coordinator, then okay, I'll give him another chance. But me personally, I just don't like the fact that I continually see bad offensive calls and bad offensive plays, and it's like self-sabotaging the offense. You got to get rid of Marsh, man. I'm sorry, you just got to get rid of that kid. Like, he's not as good. He's just not good. He's limiting that offense.
So if you was the AD, you give him the ultimatum: either get rid of your offensive coordinator,
or you're fired. Absolutely.
Or you gone.
Or you're gone. Absolutely. Absolutely.
it's kind of crazy how it is, man, because he came up under Sullivan, right? Kevin Sullivan, right?
Yeah, he came under Sumlin, yeah.
And it was wasn't their offense much better last year?
Who, Texas Southern?
Yeah.
Because one, they opened it up a lot. Surprisingly, for a freshman, they allow Andrew to do a lot more as a freshman than they're doing now. To me, in my personal opinion, I think Andrew was allowed to cook a lot more than he is now. You know what I'm saying? But I really, to me, if I'm being honest, it feels like Andrew has regressed throwing the ball. Because think about it, last year it was 330, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It was a lot of that. But now it's a lot of 120, 150, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 60 yards rushing. It's not the same. So I feel like this offense has made him regress, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's pushing him to where he could be.
Yeah, because I'm looking at, because even because that's weird, because his mechanics improved, so you'd think the throwing would improve because his mechanics look better.
I mean, I think his mechanics.
Don't you think?
I'm gonna have to let you go because I got some other callers. But I think I appreciate the call. I think with Andrew is this. I think his mechanics are great. 20 and down, 20 and over. I still think he has to work on that deep ball. If Andrew Body can get some good touch on his deep ball, he is going to be an absolute problem. Just an absolute problem. All right, 8258 and then 5986 coming to you. Hey, you live.
Hey, Scott, it's Marquise.
What's up, Marquise?
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with ALCORN, but that Andrew Body know he can play some ball, man. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm telling you. Wow, ain't an upset.
It's not an upset when you knew it was going to happen. Ain't no upset when you knew it was going to happen.
Yep. Sure will. Oh, Lord. I hope we win this one against Grambling next week.
Hey, better be praying because you in the hole, I believe. So you better come out with it.
Yeah, well, Grambling, they trash anyway. Grambling trash, man.
They're not trash. No, they're not. No, they're not. I'm telling you. Listen, gotta let you go because you don't know what you're talking about. Grambling is not trash. Grambling is not trash at all. They have talent. They can beat you. Come in there and play in the hole if you want to. You'll walk out with an L. Trust me when I tell you. 5986 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
What up, Scott? It's Jerry Reynolds, man.
What's up, man? Talk to me.
First of all, that caller that just called, shit, I'd take Hugh Jackson play caller before I take Elliot Redden. Sorry ass play caller. So what have I been DMing you? I said we gotta get an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Elliot Redden and Lane Powell over the freaking special teams, they gotta go. If they don't go, we gonna continue to lose. McNair, if you listening to me, Fred, Elliot Redden and Lane Powell has to go. If not, you seen it last week. Every team we play is going to load the box.
Yep.
It's like they're not watching film because every team is loading the box and every team is going to throw it. Who on the defense? Number 14. They throw at him every week, and what happens? They score. It's like the coordinators are not watching film. If you load the box, you cannot run the ball. It's just if I'm sending 8 and you're only blocking what 5 or 6 or 7,
5 or 6,
I'm gonna win. That's easy math. Like, come on, like I don't know what's going on, Scott. I think we could get a middle school offense coordinator and do better than what we did today. Seriously. Like, seriously. I mean, I know you probably looking at the game, and from your standpoint, like, what if you was the OC for ALCORN, what other options you would have took?
Listen, when they would have, I think Howard needs a fullback. I would like to see Howard run with a fullback in front of him. Even if it's a 2-back set where you use your second back as a tight end, I want to see him with more lead blocking, right? Because the thing that makes Howard so special is he's such a physical runner, right? But it's hard to be physical when you get your momentum, you get stopped. Like, because they slide. Like, when you're doing a zone read, think about it. When you're doing a zone read, it's just him and the quarterback. So if the lineman slash through and cut, it is literally one-on-one with the running back. So I think that you guys should go power. You know what I'm saying? And G told me this. He said you're trying to run power without a power offensive line, but maybe add a tackle, maybe add a tight end in the backfield as a fullback, something to where Howard can run off of that, right? So if you do something off tackle and the tight end hits the guy, the linebacker blitzing, or he kicks out the DN, then Howard can read it better, and then he can do what he does, because once he gets his momentum rolling, it's hard to stop him, and you can see it. He makes it be the play that you're like, oh, yeah, he's definitely down. And the next thing you know, he's coming out the hole, stiff-arming 3 people, and he's still running. So, to me, I would try that, but I also would, man, listen, people might not like Aaron Allen, but he throws a damn good deep ball.
A beautiful fade ball, a beautiful deep ball.
He throws such a damn good deep ball that when CJ Bowler come back, listen, I'm telling him and CJ, listen, if they load that box, we're bombing it. We're back shoulder fading it. We are bombing it on whoever this, because that is one thing Aaron can do, is he can throw a damn good deep ball. And the last thing I would do is he has to work the seams a lot better, right? Because think about it, the pick that he threw at the end of the game, well, they knew they just trying to keep everything in front of them, so the linebackers are dropping. All the first through the third quarter, the linebackers, he was killing the linebackers. He was killing the safety, because the safety was always out of position when they would hit the seam route. So they should have stayed on that seam route. Maybe hit a you can do a post corner, or maybe just a skinny post or something like that. But yeah, I would have been working that seam route. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally, but just little stuff like that.
And we need to move number 16 back to the slot. He played slot Joe's years. He went to the championship. He needs to go back to the slot, give the outside to Hunt and Bowler. And then we have another kid named T. Adams. Man, that kid is an athlete, bro. But it's like, I don't know if our offensive coordinator is seeing this. Like, man, put the athletes on the field. Keep number 6 and number 7 off the field. Number 7 just ran a fade route and stopped doing the middle route. I'm like, what is she doing, man? Like, go get the ball. So, yeah, I mean, man.
I'll say this also. But this is one thing. You got Nico Duffy and Howard. The third running back, he should not play. He's awful. He's awful. He does is literally run behind I'm looking at it and I'm like, he just looks like he's not even looking. Like, he just puts his head down and run right in the back of something. I'm like, why is he in the game? It literally should be Nico and Howard. But what will make it even more dynamic is if you had a 2-back set, you know what I'm saying? And do something like that, or let Howard do the Wildcat. You know what I'm saying? Have him and Nico back there and they do the Wildcat. Like, to me, it's whatever you need to do to get the ball in their hands or whatever. But I mean, just be creative. Just see if it worked.
Yeah, and if you look at that drive at Southern before, when Zero's out of the game, yeah, he pulled Nico out and put him in 5 wide. He didn't do that today. I'm like, what? Why are we not running this today? He put Nico in 5 wide, and Southern defense was confused. They was like, man, what they doing? Yeah. Because they was playing us for the run. So when we open up the playbook, that ain't something they study. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't, man. The offensive coordinator, man, he got to go, man. If not, man, our team, we might not beat Grambling. I told the people today, and they're like, no, man, we're better than Grambling. Okay. We said it was better than Texas Southern. Look what happened.
Well, I knew that. I mean, I knew y'all weren't that. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But, no, I agree with you. Grambling is a very sneaky, talented team. And if you let them get comfortable, or if you let Calvez get comfortable, if you let Maurice get off, you're going to be in for a long day. You just are. You know what I'm saying? And you're at Grambling as well. You know, you're not at the reservation. So, you know, it's tough, man. I would not overlook that game at all. Like if you overlook Grambling, you'll end up with that loss. For real, for real.
Yeah, we got to keep our offense on the field. If we keep our defense on the field, they can get no rest. So they're gonna give up a play or two.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. All right, Scotty, man. Congrats, Texas Southern on the win. We got to regroup as Braves.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, go ahead and regroup. You know, the services are starting. I'm gonna do the homegoing on Tuesday. You know, I'm gonna do it in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, you know, people gotta get off work and stuff like that. I don't know if people are like taking off work. So I'm gonna do it about 6. I'm gonna do the wake at 6 and do the funeral at 7.
It's got it, man. I'm gonna let you go and get your jokes in. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. All right, Jay. Appreciate it. Yeah, so listen. If you're looking for the homegoing, okay, I'm still debating if it's gonna be Pastor Michael Todd or TD Jakes for the eulogy. Okay, I'm still debating it. But listen, you already know the theme song. Because we turned it into a homegoing. Because we turned that sucker into a homegoing. So listen, as we do so well, because it is no longer your homecoming. Like I said, you came in with hope and left with despair. Like the good Lord said, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Woo! I said we. Hey, listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. Andrew Buddy! And I'm out.